And what a shocker, I'm back once again. These games have been so entertaining in this best of 7 matchup between mTwDIMAGA as our red Zerg player against KiwiKaKi, our yellow Protoss player. The last game we saw was extremely quick and very, very close. Came down to the wire there. So I've decided, yeah, what the hell, I'll go ahead and cast it. I may just finish and cast the whole series. So let's check out what our players are doing today. Looks like we're not going to see a similar build as we saw last game from mTwDIMAGA, but we've got a Overlord at 9 and probably going to go for a drone after that. KiwiKaKi looks like he's going for a 9, a pylon. And let's see, what was he doing here? He's coming around to go scout. That's a very interesting spot for that pylon. We may see a warp gate being placed down here for a wall off at this point. That way he will only have to deal with this one opening up here at the top. mTwDIMAGA is pushing his Overlord across the map very slowly. And it looks like he's going to go straight for this, go straight for the main to see what he's up against. Maybe look for some gas, early gas, to see if he's going to deal with a Cybernetics Core or a 2-gate build. So KiwiKaKi doing the same, doing some scouting down here. He's not going to see much. He's going to see a bunch of drones. We've got up to 15 food of workers, and it looks like we're going to see mTwDIMAGA push out, and he's probably going to make a hatchery down here. A lot of people really don't enjoy this map, and it looks like we have a spawning pool and a gas being placed at the same time. So, whoa, that was interesting. So, oh wait, we got KiwiKaKi doing a complete wall off here, and that drone is not going to be able to lay down that expansion anytime soon, and he looks like he's going to just run away. He's looking for that. He probably thinks he's getting proxied, so he was searching down here for some proxy, but he has a cannon, so he will be able to put one photon cannon here, and that will delay this expansion for a very long time. I've seen many players do this. They'll put 2 photon cannons up for a wall off, and then build 1 photon cannon. A lot of ways to deal with this is to just expand your creep out far enough and put like 1 spine crawler here, and the range will be able to pick off this pylon and maybe even this photon cannon. This photon cannon may have been a better place if you moved it a little bit over here to the left, away from this hill, because the spine crawler right here should be able to reach that, I think. So let's check out the front of the base here. We do have that gateway being built, and mTwDIMAGA is checking for an expansion, does not see it. His Overlord is getting a bird's eye view of that forge and gateway. He does know there's a photon cannon down there, so we'll see what he's going with. So we see 2 gas fairly quick, and he's not making any units, so he feels safe. I mean, whenever your opponent walls you in, you necessarily don't have to worry about getting attacked for any time soon. I would, that actually is something I just thought of. If you walled off with 2 pylons and had a photon cannon, if you teched a warp gate really quickly, and then you can just warp in units in the front here, but it looks like mTwDIMAGA's doing the smart move here. He's not getting overzealous and running out here and just trying to kill this wall off. He's like, oh my god, there's a wall off out there, I gotta kill it. He's playing smart, he's playing steady, just droning up very nicely, getting some tech, getting a lot of gas. He's gonna have roaches that'll easily be able to take down these pylons. And as far as this range here, I'm not quite sure the distances, but we may be able to see roaches be able to take this pylon out. Probably not this one, but a roach may be able to kill this pylon without being attacked by that photon cannon. So we got various Overlord placements all over the map here. Looks like we have another Overlord being, maybe even, yeah, looks like we have it running in. This one drone, this one surviving drone that got out of the base. He got out of the base before the wall off came. He is, that zealot is never going to catch that drone. That drone is just a hair faster than that zealot. So he's seen everything that's going on in here. He sees those 2 gateways coming down, so he's got 3 gateways, and he's got complete gas saturation with a pylon up there. So, let's see, what do we got now? Nidus network. Ooh, very tricky. mTwDIMAGA may be doing some. Might be using this Overlord up here for vision, throwing down a Nidus network right in the middle of KiwiKaKi's base. He's like, well, if you're going to wall me off, I'm just going to go underground on your ass. And this is going to be a very good timing push, I think, for mTwDIMAGA. As soon as this Glue Reconstitution finishes, ooh, he's actually getting a little supply blocked right there. Not too fun. Not too much fun getting supply blocked. Been there, done that. But the Nidus network is finished, and he has enough resources. He could be making like 3 or 4 more roaches, but he's just getting supply blocked by that one overlord. There is that burrow that will come very handy later on. Did that drone actually ever get killed? Yeah, that stalker came out, definitely killed that drone. Actually, a sentry might have killed it. Whoa, neither of those units killed it. I wonder what killed the drone. Did this Zilla kill it? We have a dead drone. Interesting. Maybe he didn't die. I don't know. Needless to say, there was a drone in here that got a lot of scouting information. He saw 4 warp gates, more than likely. I'm going to just check this vision. Oh. And we only saw 2, so he knows there's at least 3 warp gates. And going for the Nidus Worm outside of his base, KiwiKaKi is going to be very surprised to see these roaches in his base. Oh, with clutch force field. Very nice. That burrow is coming extremely handy right there. Even though he got separated from the rest of his army with that force field, he just burrows and is completely safe. Now deciding to push back up that he's wasting the energy on that sentry. Knowing he needs to get some vision, he does lay down a robotics facility, but it might have been cheaper just to put 1 photon cannon here. Ooh, he's going to lose that. Oh man, he loses that upgrade. He's not going to get that level 1 upgrade for his attack for those stalkers. For KiwiKaKi, more roaches being produced, and this Nidus Worm is just coming in extremely handy for him right now. He's just rallying straight here to this Nidus Worm and coming up here, keeping pressure. And this robotics facility is taking forever. There is that 1 photon cannon, which will be very handy. Be able to keep giving vision at least up around here. These front units this whole front side of the army is completely out of range of this vision. So we're going to see Observer probably be chrono boost here as soon as that thing comes out, because with this army setup right now, I think KiwiKaKi has a stronger army as soon as that observer finishes. Dimaga does have vision of that robotics facility. We're seeing a lot of cutesy popping up, and there's a tunnel and claws upgrade. He's going to come in vision right here though. We have it coming up out of the ground there. We're going to try and focus fire, kill some. Oh, there's an observer. This is not good for Dimaga. That observer is just going to be the bane of his existence. There are so many stalkers. He's trying to use tunneling claws to get away, but there's an observer right there. Oh man, KiwiKaKi's doing some great micro. Dimaga trying to do some focus fire down on those stalkers, but that tunneling claw and oh, there he goes. GG. That's just so hard to see. I know I've been there burrowing your roaches, thinking, oh great, I'm safe, and then they're attacking you. You're like, what? No, you're supposed to be safe. But there we have it. mTwDIMAGA saying GG, KiwiKaKi winning, going for that quick wall off, allowing both players to tech, and Dimaga trying to go for a surprise roach attack, but was just held off too long by those stalkers and that force field at the front. And I'm probably going to go ahead and cast the rest of these games, but maybe not today. So come back tomorrow, check out those games. Peace!